Hello, and welcome to your Biological Sciences Combined course. This is the short version of the course. So after having seen my introduction video where you are supposed to get to know me, this one is intended to go over due dates and how to complete quizzes and exams and the virtual labs that are posted on modules. So all the work for this course is posted on modules. What I do is the first 2 weeks of the course, you will have this homepage with the how to, I call them the how to videos, in case you had questions on how to complete uh, quizzes, exams, and virtual labs. But after 2 weeks, I make it so that when you log into the course, you go directly to the modules. But for right now, to get to the modules, you can click on this tab, or you can go to this drop-down menu, and click on modules. This is your orientation module, and there is a lot of information in here. More information about me if you care to see it. Otherwise, I recommend you go to this tab in here. It says course detail information. This is the old, the syllabus for the course. They modified this a little bit, and now they do a simple, more summarized version of the syllabus, which is posted way before the course began. But I still like to post the old one because it has detailed information about what you need to be successful in this course. As you scroll down, this description is the same one that you find here on the simple syllabus, but this one has more detailed information about your text. When you register for this course, and if you went to the online bookstore and look for the information of materials you need for this course, you notice that there are two required uh, materials for this course. One is the book, or the Launchpad, the access code for Launchpad. And let me explain to that for that a little bit. So it is called What is Life? It's the fifth edition. And for my course, I do not organize. This course is actually organized on Canvas. That means that exams, quizzes, and all work required to complete the course, except for the virtual labs, are posted on Canvas. So you have two options. You have the option to get the actual access code. If you got it, fine, you can use it. So you get the option to get that access code, and I'll show you how to activate that in a few minutes to get access to the electronic version of the book. And that's the only thing you will be using from that for that access code, unless you want to do some practice, and there is a lot of other resources that you can use on your own. They will not be graded by me, or they will not be used to for a grade for this course, but are resources that will help you to understand the course. Or if you prefer, this book can be the hard copy of the book can be purchased online. I heard from students they are able to purchase it on Amazon. You can use that if you like, because like I said, I do not use the the part of Launchpad where quizzes and exams are set up. I do not do that on the Launchpad version of this uh, book, but I do it on Canvas. So you just need the hard copy, or you can use the ebook access code. The lab access code is mandatory. Do remember this is a course that has a lab component. That's why you get 4 credits. And instead of paying a lab fee, you need to purchase the access code for gaining access to the virtual labs. So those two are required in order to be successful. There's the attendance policy. Make sure you shoot me an email letting me know that you read over the information of the course by October 3rd. This is a mandatory email requirement to let me know that you are actually on top of things, or that you are knowledgeable of the information that you need in order to be successful in this course. This is also in the simple syllabus, so the summarized version of the syllabus. This is actually what your grade is going to be made of. For exam, a final essay. There are 7 quizzes, labs, and lab reports, and I will explain that on my next video. Make sure you watch it, because if you don't, you may be lost. And pretty much, if you want to know the detailed version of what is due and when it's due, this is the schedule. Now, you have chosen to take this course on a short semester. It's about 10 weeks, and we need to cover the same amount of information in 10 weeks. Some people like it, and they, boom, 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 you do things one right after the other, and you get it done in a shorter version of time. But that means that there's going to be a little bit of more work per week than if you were to have taken it on a regular semester. And you can see for this course, quizzes and or exams and virtual labs are going to be due every Wednesday and every Saturday for the duration of about a month and a half. So you have it all the way to October 28th, and then after October 28th, you will start having 1 week as you will be working on the essay, and so that will balance out the material. But all the way to October 28th, you will have material due on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And you can see in there is either a quiz or an exam, virtual lab. Although I will tell you also about virtual labs, I do not close them. Some of them are time consuming, and given the fact that this is a shorter, you have a shorter amount of time to complete them, I understand that this is an asynchronous course, and sometimes we don't get to finish things, so I do not close those virtual labs. I leave them open all the way to the last day of the course, which is December the 6th, which that means that as long as you have all these virtual labs completed by then, you're okay. There's no late penalties. If you, for example, if a virtual lab is due on October 11th and you don't get to complete it, it remains open. Although I do recommend try to complete it close to that deadline, because if they pile up, it's going to be harder to complete all of them. Like I said, some of them are easy and they're quick. There's not a lot to be done, but some of them are time consuming. And once again, remember the one advantage of doing these virtual labs is that number one, they work all the time. If you are on a face-to-face lab, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. These ones work all the time. You will get the results that you are supposed to get all the time, and I think that's good because it gets the knowledge that you need to learn across. And number two, you don't have to go to the actual lab. You can do this from home, and they're pretty cool. So once you log in, you will see that they're pretty cool. One more thing, quizzes for this course. When you log in, you have the amount of the available amount of time that is actually posted here. For example, let's say for quiz number 4, you have from October 18 to October 21. You can actually click the quiz open on October 18, work and look at the questions, just look for the answers on the book. You can leave that quiz open during this window, October 18 to October 21. As long as you submit it by 11:59 on October 29, it'll be fine. The exams are a little bit different. Exams, you need to study for them like if you were going to take a face-to-face exam. They are timed, which means that once you click them open, you can still do them. For example, exam number 1 from October 4 to October 7, you can do it at any time between those dates. But once you click that exam open, the clock it starts counting. So there's a countdown clock that gives you 90 minutes to answer 50 questions. And so you will not have time to look for the answer to all 50 individual questions. My recommendation is you can see in here, it tells you what you have to study, and what you need to do is you go over that material. Yes, it may be that from time to time you may have you will get the chance to look at the answer to one question that you may have forgotten, but you will not have the time to look for the answer to all 50 questions. And once again, once you open it, it has to be submitted within the 90 minutes available. So that's all I wanted to cover in this video. Did not want it to make it that long. And watch the next video. The next video goes over how to complete the virtual labs. See you on the next video.